beloved viewers, welcome to this English News Edition. Here are the major stories. The head of state embarks on a double mission in abroad. A safe spiritual journey for Djibouti pilgrims. For the international scenes between finance challenges and growth prospects. The President of the Republic, His Excellency Ismail Margile, left this Friday early afternoon the country for a double mission abroad, which will first lead him to Banjul, the capital of Gambia, hosting from May 4 to 5, 2024, the 58th summit of the 15th summit of the Organization of Islamic Cooperation, and then in Guinea-Bissau, where the invitation of his counterpart, he will be on an official visit from 5 to 6 May. The 58th summit dedicate most of its work to the series of issues to be addressed. The agenda in the Muslim world, particularly the situation in Gaza, scenes of continuous massacres of defenseless people of Gaza, which also pays the price of maintain and enhance the food and machine. The wars in Sudan were remained until now. More than a year later, the outbreak of the conflict and the joint peace appeal made the level of orders that also include on the agenda of the President of the Republic is tribe on this specific aspect of the work of the summit on the crisis Sudan. The President Gili, current chairman of IGAD, the region to which Sudan belongs, so will provide the audience complete insight into the evolution of the situation on the grounds in the countries, the stability, harmonies, and national within the brotherly countries, but also Libya and Yemen, Somalia are among the topics among the team admitted to the debate on the 15th summit of the Organization Islamic Cooperation by adding this year the slogan strengthening the solidarity through the dialogue. This meeting obviously dedicated the best part of the work and ambitions of the capacity played its causes under the aegis of, in addition, the examining conflict, the situation of the 58th summit also associate with the work of the subject particular relevance, the Muslims' worlds, and increasingly the phenomenon of global warnings, food insecurity. As usual, the President of the Republic, His Excellency Ismail Margile, will take advantage of the trip to Banjul to speak about the sidelines of the several counterparts, the head of state and the Islamic cooperation. Health news. The Minister of Health, Dr. Ahmed Roble Abdille, made a notable visit on Thursday, May 2, 2024, by inspecting the emergency service of the University Hospital Center of Djibouti, as well as the warehouses of the central purchasing the essential medicines. Its objective to evacuate the measures put in place to combat recent fever outbreak in the country. Accompanied by officials and medical team, the minister first toured the emergencies of the capital in order to take the pulse on the situation and examine the action plan against these episodes of fever. Upon his arrival, he was warmly welcomed by the Director General of Mr. Umar Mohammed, and as well as other important figures of the medical institution. continuing his visit, Dr. Ahmed Roble Abdillah went to the warehouse to inspect stock of medicines and medical supplies. This approach was as part of the checkout on availability of resources necessary to ensure effective care in all health structure in the country. At the end of his inspection, the minister welcomed availability of stock, emphasizing the speed with which an adequate safety stock was reconstructed to meet the national health need both in the capital and the interior region. Meant to him, the minister, Dr. Ahmed Roble Abdullah, also praised the medical team for their dedication and hard work despite the challenges posed by the essential fever. He also noted the significant decline in the fight against the disease. This visit by the Minister of Health in particular importance in the current context where public health remains a major concern and highlighted the commitment of the Djiboutian government and also the quality care for all its citizens. The emergency chief of the patients in his speech declared that the part of the availability resources necessary to ensure effective care in all the health structure in the country, and the inspection visit for the availability stock emphasizing the speed and adequate safety stock was reconstructed to meet the national health needs. The Minister of Women and Family, Miss Muna Isman Aden, and Her Excellencies and her close collaborators went to Arta region upon arrival. A consultative meeting was held in presence of in the premises of the Regional Council of Arta, and so the participation of the Prefect of the region, Mr. Hassan Dabele, in the presence of the Regional Council, Mr. Elmi Bouha, and members of the committee, as well as officials of the Ministry of Women and Families. This tribe aimed at in order to bring together the executive from the institution and coordinate the activities of the Ministry of Women and Family with the structure decentralized and from the different ministries with a view to develop collaboration channels, multiple sectorials, and identification of family planning service, the deployment of microcredit and entrepreneurship in favor of young girls and women, the, the realization of several activities of the fight against the FGM in the region of Arta, the social protection of children, and the community daycare for the development have been carried out in the meeting. In his speech, the president of the regional council, Mr. Elmi Bouh, thanked the minister for her visit and welcome her noble mission today. He said that this mission falls within the framework of revitalization of the regional consultations and coordination framework. He said the institutional and all the activities which will constitute revitalization of the structure decentralized in order to be able to generate good results. For her part, the Minister of Women, Ms. Muna Usman Aden, highlighted the development of the local sectoral collaborations for with the structure decentralized. She said that her department concerned with a view to creating areas of synergy for taking action in all her ministries concerned for the issues. As in previous year, the Minister of Muslims Affairs and Wealth Property has organized yesterday in a large hall, in the large hall of the People's Palace, an awareness session on the Hajj ritual for the year 2024. This meeting provided an excellent opportunity to provide advices and guidance to the new Egyptian pilgrims before their departure to the holy place in order to perform the duty of Hajj. The Minister of Muslims Affairs and Waqf, Mr. Mumin Hassan Barre, shared this meeting in the presence of senior officials of the ministry as well as members of the Hajj mission, which brings together several committees, including the committee medicals, the service committee, the transport committee, and as well as the awareness and communication. In total, number of Djiboutian pilgrims registered with the Ministry of Muslims Affairs in this year, 2024, is 1,400 pilgrims. During this Information and Awareness Day, the fundamental importance of the Hajj in Islam as a religious obligation and opportunity to purification and spiritual revitalization was emphasized. In addition, pilgrims were reminded to respect the necessary procedures and arrangement as well as ensure their personal and collective safety when carrying out tasks. Rates the ulemas have in turn expressed the vital importance of making pilgrims for the concerned, and on the other hand, the activities of the annual awareness session also focus on the need to maintain of a good necessary medical condition throughout the Hajj period. As for them, the director of Muslims Affairs, Mr. Ismail Hassan, and all the members urge to respect, observe, and all the procedures and guidance of in order to ensure fluid and effective communication between the pilgrims and officials of the authorities. During her speech, Dr. Fathiya Hussein Usman highlighted the crucial importance of the medical advice for the pilgrims, stressing that it is aimed to ensure the safety and prosper the illness and health problems that could rise during the pilgrims, the performance of Hajj rituals. So, with this in mind, pilgrims were called to adopt preventive measures against infectious disease such as washing hands regularly, avoiding contact with the with contaminant and object. Hand sanitizer. Dr. Fathiya stressed at the same time the importance of taking the procedures necessary to avoid injury. She also warned against sending people with mental illness to holy places in the hope of receiving treatment. Finally, she took this opportunity to encourage new pilgrims to provide themselves with necessary medicine for a period of 2 months, as well as to increase their water consumption during the Hajj due to the temperature in the kingdom from Saudi Arabia this season. For his part, the Minister of Muslims Affairs and Waqf, Mr. Mumin Hassan Barre, extended his warm congratulations to the Egyptian pilgrims who want the chance to participate in Hajj for this year. He strongly encouraged them to fully grasp this unique opportunity, stressing that may Allah Almighty answer their prayers and these pilgrims, granting them the precious opportunity to visit the long-awaited spread the highlight. He also highlighted the effort made by the state to create optimal condition for the pilgrims and the importance on rules for the Egyptian mission in Hajj. The minister also composed between the incident and beside the scholars and doctors, as well as a team dedicated to assist the pilgrims and the resolution of possible obstacles encountered during the pilgrims. Furthermore, the minister highlighted the adoption of new technologies was at the head of the countries having finalized all the Hajj procedures. He extended his congratulations to the official responsible for the affair of Hajj. In conclusion, the minister once again asked to strictly respect the directive and gave impressive images of the country of the Republic of Djibouti. The meeting room of the Minister of Youth and Culture was the scene of an important meeting yesterday under the chairmanship of Ms. Hibo Mumin Assowe, the Minister of Youth and Culture. This meeting was devoted to the construction of a new center of community development center in Ali Ade. Were presented at this meeting the principal technical advisor of the MDC, Mr. Idris Musa, and the regional director of the center, Mr. Suleiman Muhammad, the mission as well as the head of mission as well as the representative of the NGOs, representative of the construction companies, and the law firm project consultant. This moment was the opportunity to fruitful consultation meeting the different partners involved in this project to build the third generation of CDC. The ceremony of laying the first stone of this innovative infrastructure is planned for the month of May 2024. This new building will be operational from this year, May, among facilities as well as the other was dedicated for youth in order to respond the demands expressed by the local community. The Minister of Youth and Culture expressed her satisfaction in order to participate for the commitment and collaboration. In a highly symbolic event, the Sheikh Musa Instruction Center was the scene of a historic meeting between the National Gendarmeries of Djibouti and the prestigious Italian army on this Tuesday, April the Colonel Zakaria Hassan Aden, eminent chief of the staff of the National Gendarmerie, opened his doors to Lieutenant General Riccardo, deputy to the General Gendarme for the Italian army. He welcomed the welcoming was marked by the solemn honors of the entrance to the conference center of the meeting between Colonel Zakaria Hassan Aden and General Ricardo Galere. During this cordial exchange, the two senior officials discussed multitude strategy topic emphasized the crucial importance of collaboration between the respective institutions. The closing of this meeting marked by the gendarmeries and took place under the auspice of a milestone ceremony where the instructors were honored for the valuable contribution to the training of gendarmeries personnel. This alliance between the national gendarmeries of Djibouti and the Italian demonstrate the resolute mutual commitment to enhance cooperation in the crucial areas of the security and defense party. This memorable ceremony symbolizing the unwavering alliance between the Gendarmerie National of Djibouti and the prestigious Italian Gendarmerie were marked with a stone white and began with a moment full of emotion and with the honor paying tribute to the two national flags and the interpretations of respective national anthem, thus uniting the two nations in the same spirit of fraternity under a slogan. Uh, these were turned toward the parade ground where the troops present a parade with a remarkable military precision and testifying to their dedication and their exemplary disciplines presentation of a certificate to trainees, a symbol of their commitment and success in the training, provide instruction marks, a moment, pride, and men and women dedicated to the coast security and defense. In this moment for his speech, Lieutenant General Ricardo spoke to everyone for the ceremony. He expressed the importance of this collaboration and the honor of assuring this historic moment. He also said that this ceremony is punctuated by a warm exchange and symbolic gesture which reinforce already existing and strong links between national gendarmeries of Djibouti and the Italian one, which demonstrate a sure commitment to the regional peace and security.
Que j'adresse mes derniers mots. Je vous remercie.
For his part, Colonel Zakaria Hassan Aden, Chief of Staff of the Gendarmerie National Djibouti, stood up in his speech and expressed his proud and determination sweeping the assembly where he took the speeches. His word loaded with great with the honor and emotion that's emphasizing the unwavering commitment of these two institutions to the security and stability of the two nations. After the speeches, the authorities were invited to attend their demonstrations, impressive, highlighting the expertise and bravery of the forces, the national gendarmeries under the bright sun. The successions ceremony as Sheikh Musa Instruction Center was much more than just a show. Indeed, this presentation made it possible to highlight the exceptional know-how of the exemplary discipline and unfailing dedications of the forces of national gendarmeries toward the security and protection of citizens. The first demonstration demonstrated by the dog brigade underlined the importance of the close bond between the man and animals, detections of resources mission, performed by the gendarmerie and their faithful four legends demonstrate remarkable coordination capable of detecting potential threats with formidable prescience. proceed by continuing his journey within Djiboutian Security Institution, General Army, Mr. Riccardo, Deputy General Commander of the Italian Army Forces, made a notable stop at the International Schools of Improvement at the practice of judicial police. The visit began with a detailed presentation of the school highlighting its crucial roles in perfecting judicial police practice. Then the general also had the opportunity to discover the infrastructure moderns and cutting the equipment of the gendarmeries, which aroused admiration of the high-ranking Italian official, impressed by the quality of the installation as well as the professionalism of gendarmes during the demonstration. General Galera expressed his satisfaction and his thanks to the Chief of Staff of the Gendarmerie for the warm welcome which have been gave him to the reserve. Jeep Talent is the reality TV show broadcast in Djibouti and which began on 10 September 23 was last night this third evening of the eighth final with usually eight candidates in the running. The atmosphere was great at the end. The RTD Digital Studio with the audience who showed a particular enthusiasm for this musical evening competitive. RTD has deployed its effort to ensure that the reality show Jeep Talent, the third evening of the round 16 reach such as the wide audience across the channels broadcasting the digital platform in partnership with the Ministry of Youth and Culture, which ultimately played important roles in raising awareness and mobilization. But also the invitation of young people to this program in this scene. The Minister of Youth and Culture is a remain overstoned for the success of this reality TV show in known as Deep Talent. It is clear that Deep Talent has touched and attracted many young people, some initiative in their families, pushed by stimulating the choice of the old songs and made throughout the importance special show the talents and voices beautiful songs and great musical figures for these issues. The beautiful harmonies of the evening competitive Deep Talent participant go only to listen all the musics, above all to learn as well as exchange their educational aspect in order to show the illustrate promotion of our mother tongue. The long-awaited highlighted the third evening of the eighth final with the proclamations of the winners' result. The result below to Miss Willow won the first place with a score of 15, and the second place goes to Buha Aramis and the young Tajora native with a score of 15. Furthermore, we have for the Somali language Mr. Muhammad Ibrahim who won the first place with a score of 16, and the second place to Ms. Ruqiyya, who won the second place with a score of 15. Those responsible for this program have succeeded in awakening young people's enthusiasm for this reality show by making him a very played target in a spirit of a healthy deep talent casting, which is not simple, but it is indeed a matter of sheer interest, highlighting the crucial and cultural linguistic aspect of two communities, Afar and Somalis. For the international scenes in Gaza, Israel concentrated the tanks near Rafah. Israeli and army vehicles have been assembled along with borders with the southern Gaza Strip. This gave impression of preparation for the proud attack against the city of Rafah. The United States has expressed its opposition to the invasion of Rafah, a line also defended by France, giving to the risk of humanitarian disaster. The city in the south of enclave Palestinian territory is home to 1.4 million Palestinians, more than half of the population of Gaza. Since the start of the war, the military operation in Gaza has lost around 80% of its 2.3 million of inhabitants, forced to leave their homes. This is it for this edition. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful evening.